Welcome to the insanity that is Metro on Battlefield 3. Oh god, I haven't played this for so long. This map particularly. But one thing I always used to like to do is run down there with a USAS and just piss people off. Because it's funny as hell. But then you see a lot of people sort of with the close-in weaponry. Let's go in with the MP5K, shall we? We might have to change it from suppressor to extended mag. Now, here's lockers, which was always an entertaining time. See massive fights down here. The good thing is you can blow certain things out, which is nice. I hope you guys like camera shake, because you fuckers have got it now. Let's take that off and put the extended mag on, because otherwise it'll just be a complete cluster. Well, it's a cluster anyway, but it's Operation Metro. I do remember seeing a hacked server on one occasion where you could only play with rocket launchers, but that those rocket launchers fired like a machine gun. It was so far beyond silly, but it was also hysterically silly. See what I mean? Look, they just throw nades after nades after nades after nades. And the thing is I've played, see, and there's people just firing L320, yeah. That's all they're firing. I'm tempted. Go with some C4 maybe. Let's see how I throw this again. There we go. Right, so let's see if I can do this. Damn it! And the thing is, I don't really want to go for an LVG because it kind of makes you as bad as everyone else. Let's go for the M249, shall we? What the hell?
Here's your ammo.
Here's your ammo. Let's see what kind of... Oh, hello. Oh my goodness, the smoke. Something nades in there. Ah, damn it! Through the C4, but didn't get a chance to blow him up. How disappointing. Now, one thing that is quite funny is that you can actually, if I remember rightly, if I go onto the customize, and I go onto the loadout and the accessories, not the iron sights, not the holograph, there we go, the IMVR. Now, that's okay-ish, but I think what I wanted was the, not that one, but the other one, which is the heat-sensitive one. So, here we go. There we go, at least I'm dead now. Oh, so utterly horrific. It's just... And the thing is people used to play on these servers just to get their levels up. Because it was a massive, massive way to essentially get loads and loads of points, really. So that's the night vision. So what I'm thinking is maybe it's this one. No. Or is it the... Aha! The M240. Hello, beautiful. No, it's still the wrong one. Oh, Chad, you muppet. Runs through the gunfire. Deploy the bipod. And dead already. Oh, hello. Thank you for reviving me, oh lovely person. Let's get in here. Yeah, I don't think that went well. Really don't think that went well. Oh my heavens. Oh dear, let's see. Hindsight. Type 88. They may have changed it, because it's so long ago. So, I mean, the LSAT. So, you got the Dow. 12 mat. Yeah, let's piss people off, shall we? With the explosive rounds. Because it's got to be done. Some ammo? Hello. It's really tempting. Yeah, screw it. Let's do it, shall we? What the hell? Because we're not any better than anyone else. So let's piss them off completely, shall we? Now, I don't think they realise they can actually break the walls, giving us slightly easier access through lockers. See what I mean? It's just hysterical. It's utterly madness. Wow. The utter silliness of it. Oh, great revive. I'm sorry, but that was just a top-notch revive. Oh, heavens. What is the world coming to? I'm just going to spam loads of guns and nades and shit. And of course, yeah, it's Rex. So you're not going to beat a Rex with just a standard pistol. The Rex is actually quite a nice pistol. Oh, what do you know? How many level 100s do we have on here? Wow. And these are probably types of people that just play nothing but this. Which is kind of funny. Let's go with the Rex. What the hell? This is the Rex. Take. Oh, whoa! How the hell did that happen? Some nades down there. Here we go. Double kill, you bitches. And beautiful shooting, Chad. Just poetry. Oh my heavens. Oh dear. The horrificness of it. The utter futility is glorious. Let's piss him off. Hello. It's a USAS. Probably gonna get kicked, but screw it. Through lockers. Hup. Got some ammo down. Need less smoke, really. God, that's really bad. See, some of these guys are going for the MP7, which is that high cyclic rate weapon. And it's great because it's extended mag, all that kind of stuff. It makes for a good combo. I like it myself. It's a good weapon. Now, obviously, tactics don't really come into play when you're playing Metro on Battlefield 3. You can see people are putting claymores up. There's this area here which becomes... People stopped coming up the lifts a long time ago. You can also be careful because you can take fire from over there. And then you can provide ammo to those guys down there as well. Now it's possible... Damn it! It's a shame you can't... Thank you. It's a shame you can't get essentially more. Oh, that's not going to work. Oh, I got one. So they got tired of me throwing C4 down there, I guess. I can understand that. But I just don't get it. I guess people just come here for the kills to get their levels up. I don't get how this is fun. I really don't. It eludes me how this could possibly be fun. No. Sod's law. Sod's bloody law. Screw it. Let's go for our old favourite, shall we? Support, accessories. Just have a Cobra on there, that'll do fine.
Take her out, man. Get your ammo here.
Here we go. So that dead almost immediately. Oh, glorious. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. No. People spamming revive for points. Just no. Just so many levels of no. Come on, flash your thing again. Okay, don't then. Flash your own thing. Pop a nade down there for you guys, because I believe in sharing. Knock that down. Come on. And this is the trouble, you see. To enable to actually get anywhere, you have to camp. And it's like, what possible levels of fun is that? It's him again. Fair dues, he's doing well. Oh, kaboom. Alright. Can I get over here? Oh, it's going to be dangerous. It's going to be real dangerous. Hammering that Q button as much as I can. Oh, that's a... See what I mean? See what I mean? How utterly pointless. And yet they could probably push one direction. Not the dancers or the team, but just by sustain, just pushing past the grenades and getting in there. Yeah, that was a great revive. Thank you. Come on, boys. Yeah, multi-kill. Oh, no. No. Don't revive me. Oh, God. Oh, my God. And that's what the advantage of having a flipping high cyclic light machine gun will do for you. Oh, we got to do some more of that again. That was hysterical. Come on, boys. Throw some balls. Alabagro! See, I get a few people. If everybody else did more than that and went through... See, if we had like 5 or 6 just going through with heavy machine guns, we could clear up there because they wouldn't be able to respond to the fire. Now, if we go in with, I think maybe the PK... Actually, let's go in with the M240. See if that makes any difference. It's a lower cyclic rate weapon. May actually get me killed more, but we'll have to wait and see. See what I mean? Dead instantly. Nah, let's stick with the M249. See, look. He's just sitting there. That's literally all he's doing, is firing that weapon. Just glorious. He's after some ammo. Here we go, sir. Go through. Come on, guys. You're supposed to be following me. Jesus Christ. What would make Metro a lot better would be limits on medics and limits on grenades. Because otherwise, you can never break, this is the problem you have, you can never break the medic chain. Because it's constant, they're just bringing people back up as quickly as they lose them. And look, they're not moving forward. This is what's stupid. As soon as you fire a nade, go. How did I suicide? Oh, I blew myself up with my own nade. Silly boy. But the point is... That's why sometimes you go on a Metro server and it's just... There are restrictions on it. But the trouble is people don't want to play with restrictions. They want to be able to play how they want to play. Which basically means ruining it for everyone else and get as many points as you possibly can. See, I don't know why these guys don't smoke the area and then just charge through. Let's try some of that, shall we? If we smoke it, then maybe we'll be in a better position to just push through. Now, I know what you're thinking. Tactics on Metro. Who would ever think of such madness? See, now, I bet they all stay there. I bet they all stay there. And not one of them moves through the smoke to try and get an advantage. Guaranteed. Put money on it. Let's go back to our smoke. What do you know? Everyone's still here. Some of that down. Load some more smoke. Because if we can smoke them back, then we'll be in a better position. Jimmy Deroy, level 100. What a shock. Because what happens is it just becomes one big choke point. This is the problem that they've got, is the choke points. Just leaves you at a loss for words, really, doesn't it? It's like, okay, well, that's good then. Oh my goodness, so utterly pointless. See, I'm tempted to go and find us a... Thank you. And I've got to get out of the way before the next round of explosives occur. and explosives, and explosives, and explosives, and explosives. See what I mean? Oh, thanks. I could do with a revive. So you do it off the top of the... See? Nades. Just nades, nades, and nades. Now this, he says, is Metro without explosives. But I have to say, it looks a lot more like... Yeah, no, it is Metro. It's because you never see these areas. This is why it all becomes a cluster over 2 or 3 areas. But the point is that the points can be captured. Strategies can be used, and it makes a difference. See, this is what a gunfight should be. Now, this is where it becomes a bit of a clutching lockers. Well, Nelly. And you will see a lot of people using the worst revive ever in the history of humanity. Wow. Just so many levels of wow. Die, please. You can see the PKP. The point is they can push through. Oh, crap. The point is that they can push through, and at least it becomes a proper gunfight rather than just an explosion fest. Hello. Oh, dear me. Oh, Chad, what are you doing? Well, of course you can't go anywhere. It's Metro. Right, what we need to do is force the issue. Or try and force the issue. But the thing is, people get pinned down by the gunfire, so... Essentially, look, I love the way that this is Battlefield 3, he's just firing and he's firing and he's firing, and he reloads while he's firing. Oh, that's a bad revive. That's a bad revive. Good heavens. That was terrible. But I managed to survive it, which is more amazing to me. See, it becomes a series of running gunfights. See, this is what I don't get. Why aren't people pushing? If we can push with a large amount of numbers, then people will get taken out. I just don't understand why people just... I suppose it's because I'm not used... I'm used to playing with team players, people who actually know how to push in a point, and you combine with people and all the rest of it and stuff like that. And you kind of get used to that. People who know how to work as a team. And when you're playing solo on your own, it becomes a little bit more of a trial. See what I mean? And they've got them pinned down there. So they need to push the advantage. But the trouble is it becomes choke pointery again. It's just a map design thing, I guess. Not good map design. And really, we need to get into that point there, really. Amazing how many people don't know how to spot. Or don't choose to spot at all. See, he's got me pinned down there, so I need to move. Because I need... That's why! We're pretty heavily suppressed right now.
Here's your first aid.
See ya. See, it's kind of swings and roundabouts because you kind of wish that a person can have one grenade, but then it couldn't be restocked for, you know, 5 minutes or so like that. So, because otherwise it becomes a massive choke point. And, I mean, I know they tried to address it in Battlefield 4, but I'm not sure they did the right job. Or at least whether or not a map like this is suited to a game of this type. Oh, walls! Hello, walls. Let's make our way this way, shall we? And generally speaking, this is an area of Metro that you never see. It's a crying shame. The map designers spent time working on it, you know? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of dead people. More to the point, why? That's probably why. They just used explosives. That'll get them instantly banned. Let's go for it. That's the thing, you see, I really should stop using the silenced weapon. It's not going to do me any good. Let's have a play around with the AEK, shall we, just for shits and giggles, because I'm terrible with it. Here we go. Most of the reasons that people take the AEK is because of the high cyclic rate. It puts out bullets a lot quicker than most other guns, with the possible exception of the FAMAS. And it's that being able to put down more firepower than your enemy that will win you the gun battle in most cases. Wonder Waffle, what a fine name. There we go. Let's see what happens if we go up here. Dead immediately. Now, I remember in the design of Battlefield 4... Oh no. See what I mean? Pointless. I remember in the design of Battlefield 4 with Metro, they tried to produce or give you more sort of roundabout routes to get round that whole sort of issue relating to... let's see, what should we go for? Let's go for the heavy barrel, what the hell. Increases rise, but means that you do more damage, so we'll see. See, everyone's focused on the gunfight. They're not focused on the fact that the transport here just sucks balls. Oh, hello. That's an always popular place for a sniper to sit. Let me guess, a group of snipers? Of course it is. Okay, let's see what we can do. See what I mean? Just dead instantly. And why they're using the SKS? Because it's the equivalent of a single-shot semi-automatic sniper rifle. So you can just keep pressing fire, 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 fire. Get some health down for me. I only had 2% health left. Thank you. Okay. Okay, again. Go on, no, please, please revive me again in front of the bullet storm. Please do that. Silly people. Let's have some fun with the G3A3, shall we? Oh, a PKP. How lovely. With a bipod. Aren't you special?